All right. Welcome back to the Cash Cow, episode 3. What is your personality style?
Split.
What?
Split personality.
Split? Oh.
Dual. What's that movie, Split? Yeah, that new movie, Split.
It's like, hey, how you doing? Don't come here.
This is my friend George.
Yeah, exactly. Buy a house for me. All right. So, Bradley
I have
and Meyer.
roommates. There's nobody else in the home. I have roommates.
Bradley and Meyer, he created Cash Cow Systems. He comes to me and says, help me, I need to get this thing out. And I am the radio guy. I'm the guy that creates all of these things. I am John Robert Quinn. Let's talk about these different traits. Now, talk to me about the relator trait. What is this?
Relators. Relate to everybody. Everything. Everything's cool.
Okay.
Everything's fine.
What does this mean?
That's not a problem. That's a relator.
I'm so confused.
There you go. That's a relator. They're the people that you can call them as a tenant. You call up the landlord and you go, yeah, I was taking a shower and the whole wall kind of fell in, and oh yeah, I know what that's like. Yeah, well, we can get that fixed. That'll be okay. Yeah, everybody's fine, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I can relate, no problem. We got. You know, I kind of thought that might be a little weak, but we just didn't get around to fixing it. And a tenant on the other end is going, what the hell else is going to happen in this house, and how soon can I get out of here?
It almost sounds like the BMW I just bought.
Yeah, it'll be good, Quinn. Don't worry. That's the smoke coming out of the windows. Not a problem.
I call up the dealership and they're like, "Hey, Quinn, hey, how you doing? What's going on, man?" And I'm like, "The car is smoking." Oh man, that really sucks. All right, well,
what?
Bring it.
Cubans? Is it smoking Cubans or blunts?
Bring it back in, and we'll take a look at it. Well, no, I'm done bringing it to you.
Yeah.
I'm bringing it to my attorney now. I'm going to talk about you on the radio for the next 6 months. Well, That's a relator, right?
Yeah, that's a relator.
Okay, so how is this?
They want a relationship. They want everything's happy and warm and fuzzy, and it's all good. And they're your new best friend. They've known you for a month, but everything is cool. That's your relator. And relators as owners, you forget you're in a business and a tenant is your customer. And I've always said, the customer is not always right, but they are always the customer.
Until they're no longer the customer.
Until
I cut them loose and send them on their way.
And you're back to expectations. You tell them what to expect up front from you. You tell them what you expect up front from them.
I had a client.
It's time to cut them loose.
You sat down through that conversation. I have a client that comes to me, and he hears me on the radio, and he comes to me because I'm the guy that's going to save his business. And I tell him, okay, you need to do this, you need to do this, and you need to do this. And he goes, okay, great. I'll have everything to you by 5 o'clock. Okay, great. 5 o'clock comes, nothing.
Goes.
All right.
5 o'clock tomorrow.
I call him the next morning.
5 o'clock next week.
Well, no. I called the guy the next morning, and he says, all right, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this, but I'm not going to do this. Okay. Well, that's it. All right. So this is what it's going to cost. Okay. Well, we'll set up a payment plan. Okay. Well, we never talked about that. Okay. Well. All right, well, we'll set up a payment plan. When are you going to have payment? I'll have payment to you today. Okay, today comes, guess what happens? Nothing happens. I call him this morning, which is day 3, and he goes, he answers the phone. Hey, I'll get everything over to you. Well, no, that's not the problem. Well, what's the problem? You're the problem.
Man.
What do you mean I'm the problem? You're the problem because you set expectation number 1, say you would have it done and you didn't. You're the problem because you set expectation number 2 and you failed to do that too. And how am I supposed to provide you with quality when you're not even being honest with me?
Yep.
I said, look, your business is not going to grow until you do exactly what I tell you to do. Because you came to me, I'm the expert, I'm the professional, you're the client. you want my advice, you want me to help your business, you have to do it exactly the way I tell you to do it, or it's not going to happen. It's just like you go to your doctor, and the doctor says you need to not smoke, you need to not drink, you need to eat healthy, and then you turn around and you grab a Big Mac on the way home, and you feel like crap, and you call your doctor back, and the doctor goes, gosh, that's weird. Did you not smoke, not drink, and eat healthy? Well, I had a Big Mac. Well, then what do you expect?
Yeah. And you do that with tenants. You tell them what to expect, and then they don't perform, and you let them slide because you're working from fear now. Well, what if they don't pay the rent, and well, how hard is it going to be to get another tenant, and well, what if they trash the place? And well, what if you start off with all the way back at the application process?
Exactly.
When you market the property with, here's the expectations. And if they can't meet them at the very beginning, I'm going to be real straight up and blunt with you folks. You're a damn fool to expect them to meet them later.
Here's the whole thing, though. Let's say you're trying to get a mortgage, right?
Yeah.
And the loan officer sends you all of the docs to send. Now, he's got a 3-day period that he has to have those docs signed. Your lock is only in place for X amount of days based on the federal regulations, RESPA or whatever it is.
And for those that don't know, your lock is they're locking in your rate in terms of a loan.
Correct. Now,
if you want a favorable one, if the guy's doing you a good job.
If you take a 3-day weekend and come back to it Monday or Tuesday,
everything's different.
It's a whole different story. Well, he lied to me. No, you did not hold up your end of the expectations.
Yep.
Bottom line.
Yeah. So there's that. Another personality type is expressors. And typically these people, as tenants, everything's a catastrophe. You had a 30-mile-an-hour wind that knocked down the fence, and the way the guy explains it to you on the phone is the last hurricane that wiped out Kansas just ended up in his backyard. Trees are down, and the swing set's blown over, and
there's a Ford truck in the neighbor's tree.
Yeah. The shed blew over, and the swimming pool is full of everybody else's stuff. And you're watching the news, and you live 1.5 miles away from your investment house, and you're going, oh, yeah, a couple fences got knocked down. Okay, not a big deal. Got it handled. The other guys, oh, you got to get on this right away, and the neighbor's dog's getting in my backyard. And it's like, well, why don't you just walk over and knock on the door and tell your neighbor, can you help me prop the fence up till we replace it? I mean, he probably doesn't want his dog in your backyard. Might end up being your dog because it might not like his yard because he hasn't cleaned it up.
I am so confused. I don't understand. Explain to me what this expressor is.
Somebody that always, in my opinion, makes everything worse than it really is, expresses all kinds of emotion, drama queen.
Okay,
that's probably the easiest way I can put it together. Everything is high drama. They are loyal fans of whatever drama TV show that happens to be on.
The Kardashians,
or
keeping
whoever,
up with the Who, keeping up with the
idiots. Yeah, the local idiot this week show,
the Good Life show with John Robert Quinn, the Cash Cow show.
The panic people. They're just the ones that, and they're also the people that everything is better than everybody else's.
Well, yeah, they're keeping up with the Joneses. Let's do this. Let's go to a break. Or keeping up with the Smiths also. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's go to a break. We're going to come back. I want to learn a little bit more about expressors. However, I want to go back and touch a little bit more on the relator and the similarities between the two of those. And again, how it could be detrimental to your investments.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.